Chapter 1. The chapter opens with a glimpse into the Bridgerton family, known for their prolific nature, and their alphabetically named children Anthony, Benedict, Colin, Daphne, Eloise, Francesca, Gregory, and Hyacinth. Lady Whistledown, a mysterious author of a scandal sheet, often comments on their lives. Daphnebridgerton, in particular, is struggling in the marriage market despite her amiable nature and good looks. She has had several suitors, but none have been able to win her heart or meet her standards for a husband. Daphne's mother, Violet Bridgerton, is exasperated by Lady Whistledown's commentary and is desperate to find a good match for Daphne. Despite the pressure, Daphne remains hopeful yet practical about her prospects. She desires a marriage based on mutual affection rather than settling for a match devoid of any real connection. This desire, however, makes her journey through the social season challenging, as she navigates the expectations and prejudices of London's high society. Meanwhile, Simon Basset, now the Duke of Hastings, has returned to London after spending years abroad. He reconnects with his old friend, Anthony Bridgerton, Daphne's eldest brother. Simon's return is marked by a sense of obligation and a desire to escape the legacy of his father. He is determined not to follow in his father's footsteps, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Anthony invites Simon to dine with the Bridgertons, setting the stage for Simon's reintroduction to society and his eventual encounter with Daphne. Chapter 2. Daphne and Simon's arrangement flourishes as they continue to attend various social events together. Simon's plan to deter marriage-minded women is highly effective, while Daphne's popularity skyrockets as suitors vie for her attention. Despite the arrangement, Daphne finds herself genuinely enjoying Simon's company and starts to see beyond his aloof exterior. Similarly, Simon is charmed by Daphne's intelligence, wit, and kindness. Their growing closeness doesn't go unnoticed by others. Violet Bridgerton, Daphne's mother, is thrilled by the prospect of her daughter securing such a desirable match. Anthony, Daphne's eldest brother, remains skeptical of Simon's intentions and continues to watch over their interactions with a protective eye. He warns Simon to be mindful of Daphne's feelings and not to lead her on if he doesn't intend to pursue a real relationship. As the social season progresses, the chemistry between Daphne and Simon becomes more apparent. They share stolen glances and moments of genuine connection, causing them to question their initial agreement. The boundaries of their fake courtship begin to blur, and they both struggle with their growing feelings for each other, complicating their original plan. Chapter 3. At a grand ball, Nigel Berbrook makes an unwelcome reappearance, still intent on marrying Daphne. His persistence and lack of social awareness lead to an embarrassing scene where Daphne is forced to fend off his advances. Simon intervenes, pretending to be Daphne's suitor, which causes Nigel to back down. This incident further cements the public perception of their courtship. In the aftermath, Simon and Daphne discuss their fake engagement and its consequences. They both acknowledge that their plan is working better than expected, with Daphne attracting more suitable suitors and Simon being left alone by eager mothers. However, they also recognize the danger of their growing attraction to each other. Daphne is conflicted, wanting to find a genuine love match, while Simon is haunted by his vow never to marry or have children. Their conversation is interrupted by Anthony, who confronts Simon about his intentions. The tension between Simon and Anthony escalates, with Anthony questioning Simon's sincerity and warning him not to hurt Daphne. Despite the conflict, Simon reassures Anthony that he has no intention of causing Daphne any harm, though he is increasingly unsure of his own feelings. Chapter 4. The Bridgerton family dynamics come into play as Daphne's siblings express their opinions about her courtship with Simon. Colin and Benedict, her other brothers, tease her about her newfound popularity and Simon's apparent interest. Eloise, Daphne's younger sister, offers her support and excitement about the potential match. The siblings' interactions provide a glimpse into the close-knit nature of the Bridgerton family. Daphne and Simon continue their public appearances, their fake courtship becoming more convincing with each passing event. They share intimate moments and dances that leave both of them questioning their true feelings. Simon's resolve to remain unattached starts to waver as he finds himself increasingly drawn to Daphne's warmth and charm. Meanwhile, Lady Whistledown's society papers continue to speculate about the true nature of Simon and Daphne's relationship, adding pressure to their charade. The ton is abuzz with gossip, and everyone is eager to see if their courtship will lead to an engagement. As their plan progresses, Simon and Daphne must navigate their growing emotions and the scrutiny of high society. Chapter 5. During another ball, Daphne and Simon's chemistry becomes undeniable. They share a passionate kiss in a secluded garden, momentarily forgetting their agreement. The kiss leaves both of them breathless and confused, unsure of how to proceed. Simon's internal struggle intensifies as he battles his feelings for Daphne and his vow to avoid marriage. Daphne is equally conflicted. She realizes that her feelings for Simon have grown beyond their initial arrangement, but she's unsure if Simon reciprocates her emotions. The kiss forces them to confront their true feelings, leading to an awkward and tension-filled conversation. Simon tries to maintain his distance, but Daphne's vulnerability and honesty make it difficult for him to remain detached. Their conversation is interrupted once again by Nigel Berbrook, who has witnessed the kiss and threatens to spread rumors that could ruin Daphne's reputation. Desperate to protect her, Simon proposes a solution that could save her from scandal, but also bind them together in a way he had vowed to avoid. Daphne is left to consider Simon's proposition and the implications it holds for both their futures. Chapter 6. Faced with the potential ruin of her reputation, Daphne agrees to Simon's proposal of a temporary engagement. This decision is made out of necessity, but it also brings them closer together as they navigate the complexities of their arrangement. Simon and Daphne continue to attend social events, their engagement now the talk of the town. The pressure of maintaining their charade becomes more intense as they face constant scrutiny. During this period, Simon reveals more about his troubled past and the strained relationship with his father. He explains his vow never to marry or have children, stemming from a deep-seated resentment towards his father's expectations and cruelty. Daphne listens with empathy, understanding Simon's pain and feeling even more drawn to him. Their conversations deepen their connection, making it harder for them to deny their growing feelings. As their engagement progresses, Simon and Daphne find it increasingly difficult to maintain the pretense. Their interactions become more genuine, filled with laughter, shared secrets, and unspoken desires. The boundaries of their arrangement continue to blur, leaving both of them to grapple with their true emotions and the potential future they could have together. Chapter 7. As the wedding date approaches, Simon and Daphne's relationship becomes more complicated. They are both aware of the societal expectations and the consequences of breaking off their engagement. Simon's internal conflict grows as he struggles with his feelings for Daphne and his vow to avoid marriage. Daphne, on the other hand, is determined to win Simon's heart and convince him to embrace their future together. Anthony, still skeptical of Simon's intentions, confronts him once again. This time, the confrontation leads to a heated argument where Simon reveals more about his past and the reasons behind his vow. Anthony begins to understand Simon's perspective, though he remains protective of his sister. Despite the tension, Anthony acknowledges that Simon's feelings for Daphne are genuine, even if he refuses to admit it. The day of the wedding arrives, and both Simon and Daphne are filled with a mix of excitement and apprehension. Their ceremony is a small, intimate affair, attended by close family and friends. As they exchange vows, the depth of their feelings becomes apparent. Despite Simon's reservations, the love and connection between them shine through, leaving both of them hopeful yet uncertain about their future. Chapter 8. After the wedding, Simon and Daphne embark on their honeymoon at Clivedon, Simon's country estate. The initial days are filled with passion and discovery as they explore their new relationship. However, Simon's internal struggle continues to cast a shadow over their happiness. He remains distant at times, haunted by the promise he made to himself and the ghost of his father's expectations. Daphne senses Simon's turmoil and tries to reach out to him, seeking to understand and support him. She shares her own hopes and dreams for their future, hoping to bridge the gap between them. Simon's resolve begins to waver as he realizes the depth of his feelings for Daphne. He is torn between his love for her and his fear of breaking his vow. Their honeymoon is interrupted by the arrival of a letter from Lady Whistledown, hinting at scandalous rumors circulating in London. This news brings the reality of their situation crashing down on them. Simon and Daphne must confront their fears and decide whether to face the challenges together or let their pasts dictate their future. The honeymoon ends on a tense note as they return to London, uncertain of what lies ahead. Chapter 9. Back in London, Simon and Daphne must navigate the complexities of their new life together. The town is abuzz with gossip about their marriage, and Lady Whistledown's society papers continue to scrutinize their every move. The pressure of maintaining appearances takes its toll on both of them, adding strain to their already complicated relationship. Simon's past continues to haunt him as he struggles with the idea of fatherhood. He is deeply conflicted about breaking his vow never to have children, fearing that he will repeat the mistakes of his father. Daphne, determined to help Simon overcome his fears, suggests that they seek counseling or talk to someone who can help them navigate their issues. Simon is initially resistant, but he begins to see the value in Daphne's suggestion. Their efforts to address their issues bring them closer together. They begin to communicate more openly, sharing their fears, hopes, and dreams. Simon's walls start to crumble as he realizes the depth of his love for Daphne and his desire to build a future with her. Their relationship grows stronger as they face their challenges together, learning to trust and rely on each other. Chapter 10. Simon and Daphne's relationship reaches a turning point when they decide to confront Simon's past head-on. They travel to Simon's childhood home, where he finally opens up about his painful experiences with his father. Daphne listens with compassion, offering her support and understanding. This cathartic experience helps Simon to start healing and to see the possibility of a future without the shadows of his past. Upon returning to London, Simon and Daphne are faced with a new challenge: the impending arrival of Daphne's family for a visit. The Bridgertons' lively presence adds a new dynamic to Simon and Daphne's relationship, bringing both joy and chaos. The family's interactions provide moments of levity and warmth, reminding Simon of the importance of family and love. As the visit progresses, Simon becomes more comfortable with the idea of becoming a father and creating a family with Daphne. He realizes that his love for her has given him the strength to overcome his fears and embrace the future. Simon's transformation is evident as he starts to let go of his past and focus on building a life with Daphne. Their relationship is stronger than ever, filled with hope and love. Chapter 11. Daphne's pregnancy brings a new sense of joy and anticipation to their lives. Simon and Daphne are both excited and nervous about the future, but their love for each other helps them navigate this new chapter. The impending arrival of their child brings them closer together as they prepare for parenthood. Simon's fears about repeating his father's mistakes start to fade as he embraces the idea of being a loving and supportive father. As Daphne's due date approaches, Simon becomes more involved in preparing for the baby's arrival. He attends appointments with Daphne and helps to set up the nursery, finding joy in the small moments of anticipation and preparation. Their bond deepens as they share these experiences, solidifying their commitment to each other and their growing family. The birth of their child is a moment of immense joy and relief for both Simon and Daphne. Simon's transformation is complete as he holds his child for the first time, realizing that he has broken free from his father's legacy and created a new, loving family of his own. Daphne and Simon's journey has come full circle, and they are ready to face the future together, stronger and more united than ever. Chapter 12. In the weeks following the birth of their child, Simon and Daphne adjust to their new roles as parents. They navigate the challenges of sleepless nights and diaper changes, finding joy in the small moments of parenthood. Simon's fears about fatherhood are put to rest as he bonds with his child, realizing that he has the capacity to be a loving and supportive father. The Bridgerton family continues to be a source of support and joy for Simon and Daphne. The siblings and their parents visit often, bringing laughter and warmth to their home. The family's interactions provide a sense of normalcy and continuity, reminding Simon of the importance of love and connection. As Simon and Daphne settle into their new life, they reflect on their journey and the obstacles they have overcome. They are grateful for the love and support of their family and friends, and they look forward to the future with hope and optimism. Their relationship is stronger than ever, built on a foundation of trust, love, and mutual respect. Chapter 13. Simon and Daphne's happiness is marred by the sudden reappearance of Simon's estranged father. The elder Duke of Hastings arrives unannounced, seeking to reconcile with Simon and meet his grandchild. Simon is initially resistant, still harboring resentment and anger towards his father for the years of mistreatment and neglect. Daphne encourages Simon to hear his father out, hoping that it might bring some closure and healing. The meeting between Simon and his father is tense and emotional. The elder Duke expresses regret for his actions and attempts to make amends, acknowledging the pain he caused Simon. Simon is conflicted, torn between his lingering anger and the desire to move forward and break free from the past. Daphne's support and encouragement help Simon to find the strength to forgive, though it is a gradual and difficult process. As Simon and his father work towards reconciliation, Simon realizes the importance of forgiveness and letting go of past grievances. This process of healing brings Simon and Daphne even closer together, solidifying their bond as they navigate the complexities of family relationships. Simon's journey towards forgiveness and healing is a testament to the strength of love and the power of family. Chapter 14. Simon's reconciliation with his father brings a sense of closure and peace to his life. The elder Duke, though frail and remorseful, is grateful for the opportunity to make amends and to be a part of his grandchild's life. Simon's relationship with his father remains strained, but there is a newfound understanding and respect between them. This reconciliation allows Simon to fully embrace his role as a father and husband without the weight of past resentments. Daphne and Simon continue to build their life together, focusing on their growing family and their future. They enjoy the simple pleasures of parenthood and the joy of watching their child grow. Their love for each other deepens as they navigate the challenges and joys of family life. The support of the Bridgerton family remains a constant source of strength and happiness for them. As the social season approaches once again, Simon and Daphne prepare to re-enter society with their new family. They are greeted with warmth and acceptance, their love story admired and respected by their peers. The town is abuzz with talk of their happy marriage and the arrival of their child, and Simon and Daphne find themselves more united and content than ever. Chapter 15. Simon and Daphne's return to society is met with excitement and curiosity. They attend various social events, proudly introducing their child to their friends and acquaintances. The town is captivated by their story, and Lady Whistledown's papers continue to follow their every move. Simon and Daphne's love and commitment to each other are evident, and they quickly become the darlings of the social season. Despite the public attention, Simon and Daphne remain focused on their family and each other. They continue to navigate the challenges of parenthood, finding joy in the small moments of everyday life. Their relationship is stronger than ever, built on a foundation of trust, love, and mutual respect. The support of their family and friends remains a constant source of strength and happiness. As the season progresses, Simon and Daphne begin to consider expanding their family. They discuss their hopes and dreams for the future, realizing that their love for each other has given them the strength to overcome any obstacle. Their journey has been filled with challenges and triumphs, and they are ready to face the future together, confident in their love and commitment to each other. Chapter 16. Simon and Daphne's decision to expand their family brings a new sense of excitement and anticipation to their lives. They look forward to the future with hope and optimism, knowing that their love and commitment to each other will guide them through any challenges. The prospect of having more children fills them with joy, and they begin to make plans for their growing family. Their journey is not without its challenges, but Simon and Daphne face them together with strength and determination. They continue to support each other through the ups and downs of life, finding joy in the small moments and comfort in each other's presence. Their love for each other and their family remains the cornerstone of their happiness and fulfillment. As the years go by, Simon and Daphne's family continues to grow, filled with love, laughter, and joy. They create a life together that is rich in happiness and contentment, surrounded by the support and love of their family and friends. Their journey is a testament to the power of love, forgiveness, and the strength of family. Chapter 17. The epilogue of the Duke in the first provides a glimpse into the future of Simon and Daphne's life together. They are shown as a loving and devoted couple with a large and happy family. Their children are a source of immense joy and pride for them, and they cherish the moments they share as a family. Simon's transformation from a lonely and tormented man to a loving husband and father is complete, and he is at peace with his past. Simon and Daphne's love story is celebrated by their family and friends, who admire their commitment and dedication to each other. The Bridgerton family remains a central part of their lives, providing support, laughter, and love. The bonds of family and friendship that have been forged over the years continue to grow stronger, enriching their lives and bringing them happiness. As they reflect on their journey, Simon and Daphne are grateful for the challenges they have faced and the love that has sustained them. Their story is a testament to the power of love, forgiveness, and the importance of family. They look forward to the future with hope and optimism, confident in the strength of their love and the happiness that lies ahead.